So let's start. Take two for me. I will make a video about bass communion, Steven Wilson bass communion, collaborations with other people. It's a tour de force for me, so I hope I don't make a lot of mistakes. And what I hope is that people who like bass communion and want to react, maybe they can post something with extra information about this project. I don't call it a side project, but project of Steven Wilson. So I will show you what I have and what's on the market. And I listen to bass communion. I listen to it, but I don't know the music very well. It's a lot to listen to and to know the differences between the remix, and so I don't know that very well. But maybe some other people can help me out, and maybe they know a lot of more than I do. So let's start with the bass communion. The first bass communion is a CD version, bass communion 1 on in 1998. I have this copy. It's a nice copy with 4 different kind of artwork. It's also coming back on the vinyl issue. So the CD, this is probably the most well-known front. It's a CD. And maybe, I don't know, the one I like the most with drugged. It's a very nice piece, long piece of music. This is a CD. I'm watching which label it is. I don't know. The CD. And on the back side, Stone is it on? Third Stone, of course. It has some other players in it. Maybe the vinyl will tell you more. So the CD, in 2018 there was a record store. And it came out on vinyl. And this is this one. Gatefold. Here you see the artwork from the CD. Back again. This LP has one extra song. It's No News is Good News with Nasir Sharma, and here it says, of course, Theo Travis is on the soprano saxophone on drugged, and Robert Fripp has it is used as a sample of Robert Fripp. It says here on the text. So bass communion 1. Now for the vinyl, black vinyl. This is side D. The same artwork from the postcards is used for the labels. Side B. And side A. So that's the first bass communion release, and this is on Hands of Its Mine published. So let's take it away. So for the second one, is this one, bass communion. This is the LP version. It's the CD is from 1999. I don't own that copy. And in 2007 there was a white tone float, and this is the black one from 2012. Gatefold. And these are the songs on the bass communion. For the records, the labels. Side A. Side B, some clouds. Didn't listen to this a lot. Maybe I didn't listen to it at all in full. Side D. So tone float label, Dutch label. Who has some done some nice work with the bass communion. I will come back to it later. So that's two, and the next one is Basic Communion in collaboration with a Muslim gloss, and I have this copy. It's from 1999, and this is the artwork from the inside, backside with the songs. So I looked some things up on the internet, so that's why I'm sitting by my computer. The first edition was in 1999 with the white text on cover, and this is second edition, 2000. It has the black text on cover. Muslim goes is Brian Jones, and I looked him up. He's only became 37 years of age, and he released more than 90 records. So unbelievable what he did. For the music. For Basic Communion fans, the recordings are an opportunity to hear Stephen's ambient textures, sonic fluctuations and low-end bass fused with the hard-edged ethnic rhythms that were Brian's trademark. So there's some, how do you call, some drum and bass kind of music sometimes, nice to hear. So this is the CD, Basic Communion with Muslim bass. The 1999 CD of Atmospherics came out. I don't have a copy of that, and that's a collection of Basic Communion music released by Library Music Companion Brutal Music and distributed to media companies for the use in television and radio programs. Some of the pieces are extracts and remixes of tracks from other Basic Communion albums, so I don't own that. Then for 3, I said I don't have a copy of the CD 2. This is a compilation CD. It has the 2 and 3 combined. So this is a double CD. It's this is not on Tone Float. I don't have the Tone Float. This is on another label. Tone Float has it also. This is on Ring Records. I don't know exactly. And it just has so the Basic Communion 1. 2 and the 3. So normally the 3 is on CDR, and this is a compilation, so it's on here. So let's see how the CDs are. It's in plastic. So bumped into the camera. It doesn't say as much on the CD. CD1, and this is CD2, so it's nice to have the Basic Communion 3 also. Okay, so the next. In 2003 there was a reconstructions and recycling from original Basic Communion source material. I don't have that. The next is in 2003 Jonathan Kolokov, Basic Communion and Colin Potter. That's a CD, a double CD with Stephen Wilson's collaboration with 2 drone artists. And then next is The Ghost on Magnetic Tape. And I have these 2 copies of it. CD version, double CD, because the next step was Ghost on Magnetic Tape remixes done by Andrew Lyles, and on this CD version, the normal CD and the remix is in here, inside of the gatefold CD. So these are the tracks, and this is on Head from Dust. So I will show you the CDs. This is the normal one, and this CD has the remixes by Andrew Lyle's reconstruction, and I looked him a little bit up. It's also unbelievable what he released on material, so there's a lot to explore if you are going into this kind of music. Let's see the time. 9 or 10 minutes I have some time. The CD version for me, and I have the, I didn't prepare this one, the vinyl version on Tone Float. It's of course the same pictures as on the CD. But yeah, but what's nice about vinyl, and that's why I'm collecting vinyl, is the artwork is of course very much better, larger, very nice. Backside, some spooky music. Here the photograph on the graveyard. It's graveyard is also on the first cover from the first album. Inner sleeves from Tone Float. And this is a special version on brown vinyl, transparent marbled vinyl, so side A. And some piano orientated side B music. Normally when I listen to it, it's very relaxed, drony ambient music, bass communion, and sometimes it's very hard distortion. This is side C and side D. Very nice. There's also a black vinyl, release. This is from 2006 and the black vinyl is 2008. And if you want the reconstruction by Andrew Lyles, then you have to pick up the CD. The next one is Indicates Void. I don't have a copy of that, but I don't know if you know the box set, also from Tone Float. It has 4 CDs in it and a bookwork. And Indicates Void is on that, so that's very nice. This has also the single, I will talk to you later, but the 4 tracks, Indicates Void 2005 and Indicates Void number 4, 1998. Let's see if it's readable for you. So this is very nice to have. The box set is very nice because a lot of songs or music that is very hard to get is on here. So this is the front from Vairana, I think, backside. And here is the CD. Bass Communion, Vairana and Indicates Void. So the box set, nice to have. There's also a box set from Incredible Expanded Mindfuck, but I will talk to you about that later. Then we come to Loss. I have 2 versions of Loss. There's also very nice album version. I will talk to you, I have some text here. This is Stephen Wilson's liner notes. For me, the album is an extension of the previous release, Ghost on Magnetic Tape, which relates to electronic voice phenomena, or the idea that the dead can still communicate with the living world through record media. In order to try to capture this feeling, I wanted the music to leave a spectral, ghostly impression and to have an organic, decaying quality, like something trying to break through from another world. To this end, my musical sources were mainly 78 RPM records, a vibraphone and an upright piano. No synths or electronics were used, only organic sources or instrumentation that has been around for at least the last century. So maybe nice to know. So I have here the CD DVD version. It's a 5.1. What I know about it is also very piano orientated. So this is the Suleiman version. Yes. I think Polish. A spooky artwork. It's about death. So death man. Also with graveyard. And this has two CDs, a CD with the only CD and a 5.1 version. And oh yeah, there's some booklet in here. I will show you that instead of the CD. So that's why I call it spooky. Some photos from children in the coffin. Spooky maybe, but also maybe it gives you a little peace. I don't know. It's a nice photograph. Then I have the picture disc of this album. It's in a plain sleeve. It's the same front. Very nice picture disc. It's not for the music quality, of course, but nice to have picture disc of this one. And also the picture of the young man lying in the coffin. Yes, spooky, maybe a bit scary, I don't know. My time is running out, I see, as I'm to 60 minutes. I will end part 1 of my Bass Communion Steven Wilson collection and talk you further on the next one. Bye bye for now.